Well, hello, friends and frenemies, and welcome again to a special segment of Gong Show Tarot, live to tape. And I'm here with my new friend, Dorie, um, and she's from Ontario. You're Dorie from Ontario?
No, I'm from BC now.
From BC. She's now from BC, and if you don't know what BC means, it means supernatural British Columbia. I am also from BC. I'm born and raised here. And where are we, Dorie? What is this place that we're at?
We're at Inknip. Inknip?
In Knip.
Campground.
In Knip. Am I doing this right? I don't know what it is. In Knip Campground. I'm just going to turn this around so you can see the beautiful panorama here. Look at that. There's snow on the mountaintops, so it's a little Inknippy out here. It's a little nippy. And Dorie is an amazing card reader. She's a tarot reader, and I met her at another campground. Her and her family. She has a beautiful family, and I met her at a campground. And that's part of the journey is the people that we meet along the way. It's that's really important to me, and that's something I want to impart on this show is leave yourself open to new opportunities and new people, and if you do that, amazing things will happen. Um, Dory, do you want to do a reading for everyone here today?
Sure, that sounds
Sure.
lovely.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll do a general reading then.
Sure. I'll move over a bit so you can
No,
kind of
you
take center stage. Oh, and Dory has provided me with a cigarette because you're working with the tobacco companies. Is that right?
I must be.
Okay. Do you have a lighter?
I do not.
I don't either. I don't even smoke. I don't know why I'm.
Do you not smoke?
I don't smoke. No.
What?
No, I don't. I quit. I quit smoking.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I just
Yeah.
started, so I can't quit yet.
When did you start smoking?
This summer.
This summer. Well, you should quit immediately.
I
It's
should.
not good for you.
Um,
Did it
Either.
have the warning on that package?
No, these are no additives. All
Oh,
natural
okay.
tobacco.
All natural tobacco, which is supposedly a little better than the big manufacturers of tobacco. I'm against big tobacco myself.
How many cards?
As many as you feel. So just do it intuitively. So
That's the only
that
one.
one looked like it wanted to jump out.
It's actually too much like that. So hopefully
Okay.
it's back.
Yeah. That's how I do it, anyways. I just feel, I don't plan ahead. I think if you plan, it's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, that's how I end up with 35 cards.
And what deck should we say what deck we're working with here?
We're using the Wild Unknown Tarot, which
The Wild Unknown.
is
That sounds cool.
relatively well-known
Look
deck.
at that. I'll just read it inside the box here. It says, "Welcome to the Wild Unknown Tarot. You'll find no wrongs or rights inside this box, only mirrors for reflection. Open your mind, draw a card, and have fun on your journey." Very cool. The Wild Unknown Tarot.
The Wild Unknown Tarot. It's my favorite next to the Korean Tarot.
Oh, cool.
I never got the right or exactly.
Look at that.
I was like staring at my cards for like 5 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and I figured what the heck's going on.
Mm-hmm. Let's show. I'm going to tip this up so
Yeah.
they can see what's happening here. Hopefully your legs are crossed.
A little bit of it.
So there's what came out. It may be upside down for viewers, but we'll hold each card up
We will.
and try to show you what's going on.
As a collective, there's been a lot of struggles with passions and where we're going. As we know, the workforce is collapsing anyway. Everything is kind of jumbled. We all have dreams of achieving prosperity and growth, but it seems to be elusive to us. And so we're having this overlaying, not necessarily depression, but like anxiety or like forward moving negative energy about what's going on. And
Yeah,
so,
just something about that. A lot of people are actually telling me that they're experiencing sort of a heaviness, not like a full depression, but definitely that heavy kind of energy.
yeah.
So that's interesting that those came up.
Yeah, and there's a lot of aspirations and dreams. My favorite thing about the Seven of Pentacles in this deck is that it's going upward. So there's a lot of aspirations or hopes, but it seems to be like a progression, and it might not have a top. The other card that was pulled right here is the Three of Pentacles, which means that there is trials to get to where we want to go, and it seems like a big task or a big challenge that needs to be overcome, but there's a lot of creativity, even if there's a lot of disconnect. So there's a lot of creativity that's going on and a lot of hopes and dreams, and we're all building towards something, but there's still a big obstacle that is in the way.
So overcoming obstacles, both obstacles that you put in front of yourself or exterior obstacles. People are great at tripping themselves up, right?
We are,
Yeah.
especially this is a collective reading, so we might even see obstacles and well, we can see again the general depression that's going on.
Mm-hmm. When do you expect this malaise to lift, Dorie?
I don't know.
Okay, you're not.
Say that. my side is that I can't see several things in the future yet. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
That's for my personal take on the situation. I think that it's going to get a lot darker before it gets better.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
Brace yourself. It could get worse.
Yeah, well, it could get better, right? It's all on the individual. I think individually a lot of people are doing better, but the collective.
I feel good personally.
Exactly.
On a personal level. I mean, I'm sort of noticing the heaviness, but I'm not getting caught up in it.
Yeah, you can't get caught up in it. If you get caught up in it, then you're attaching to it.
And the old me would have done that, but I've sort of learned to become more the observer in these situations.
It kind of goes both ways, right? Especially like with the stuff that's going on and like the frequency changes and all that. If you attach to the higher vibrations or the lower vibrations, if you attach to what's going on, even to your own spiritual development, then you lose the point. Because then you're attached to it instead of experiencing. Yeah, that's
so you have the experience and then you let it go.
Yeah. Although I'm coming from a place of
yeah. I love your outfit, by the way. It's sort of peacocky, like the colors and everything. It looks great. So I don't know if the camera will do justice, but I'll try to jump up the vibration so that you can appreciate. And is this a head wrap that you do personally yourself?
Yes, I do head wraps usually from Friday till Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, it looks awesome.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, it's very spiritual.
Yeah, well, it's veiling the hair is something that all cultures have done. And I do it for Freya's Day and for Soul for Sunday.
Covering the head.
Yeah, I go to church too. So
out of respect.
That just makes me look like a Mormon.
For me, I just like hats. I attended a Sikh temple yesterday morning.
Ooh,
so really nice, and I always have a great day. I go to the Sikh temple sometimes in the morning. I was raised Christian. I'm a baptized Anglican, and I still attend Anglican churches. But I do enjoy visiting the Sikh temples because they often have drumming in the morning, and I find that very kind of spiritual. And we have a visitor. Hello. Just around the corner. We will be doing tarot readings there as well. Right now, we're recording for the very unpopular YouTube channel, Gong Show Tarot. So please subscribe. And if you're watching at home, please give us an upvote. Write a comment down below. Tell us how much you love Dorie, the new guest. And subscribe to the channel here. And subscribe to her channel. She's on Instagram. She's at Dorie. Is that Dorie Lori? Dorie Ori. Okay. I'm confused, but I'll put it in the description down below, and you can subscribe to her channels there and on TikTok.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like your sunglasses.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Do you think I should take them off?
No.
Okay.
They match your scarf.
I feel kind of like the crow. This Hierophant came out, and it's a crow, and I feel kind of like I have that crow energy today.
Really?
Yeah, that the sort of mischievous, like the fool, right? Not the Hierophant, but the fool.
I won't comment on that yet.
Okay.
Now I'm going to think about
a little bit of mystery there. Wow, a little bit of intrigue.
I wish. But yes, there are the other cards here. It's really interesting. We have a Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, and the Strength card, as well as we also pulled the Nine of Wands.
Wow, that's a beautiful card. Here, I'll hold that Nine of Wands up. That's really interesting. And the Ten of Cups is one of my favorite cards. I find that to be a very positive card.
It is.
Yeah.
And the traditional Rider-Waite is one of the most positive cards as well. Whereas the Wands start off positive and it's up not so great usually. And you see the Nine of Wands here being beautiful. Dreams, aspirations, reaching, and then we have the Ten of Wands here, which is not so much.
That's interesting. So we had both the 9 and 10 of Wands come out.
Yes, we have.
almost one after the other.
I feel like this kind of thing is almost telling us to take a step back because we see the Ten of Wands full of stress, strife, trials, and then we see the Nine of Wands here. And I usually look at the picture of the card very intuitively. We have the moon. I can't see the picture right. We have the moon and the steps towards the moon. So I feel like this deck is reminding us to maybe become less invested
Okay.
and to relax and to
Mhm.
refocus where our goals and dreams are. Because if we focus instead on the mountain, then all we're going to see is the mountain. We're not going to see the progress that we need to. We're going to forget where our dreams are. We're building, but we don't know what we're building for because we're just building to cross the mountain. But what's the point?
Right.
And so this next set of cards is it's saying you have to remember your dreams, you have to remember your goals, and you have to not become illusioned by reality.
Okay. So if people out there are trying to manifest something and they're setting goals, it, would you say not to be too focused on that goal? Is that what you're saying? Or
I feel like you need to have your dream in tow, but not get trapped up in the trials of it, perhaps.
okay. So okay. So don't get caught up in problems that might come up.
It's
Okay.
also important to remember, like, if you get attached to the problem, then you're just focused on the problem, and then you forget where the point is, and then you become upset by the problem, and then you go in a downward spiral.
Right.
And I'm not saying that because I'm privileged. I have been through many, many trials, and I'm still going through many, many trials. But it's simply letting go and understanding what steps you need to take to get to where you need to go, or even if you don't have any steps, just manifesting a pathway through.
Okay. Well, one of my goals is I put my name in several municipalities to be town fool. So that's one of my major goals right now is to get some sort of a position as a town fool in one of these municipalities. So one of the problems with that is municipalities don't have fools anymore.
No, they do not.
So
That's hilarious.
so well maybe I'm serious about it, but
I know,
so
but
people seem to and they laugh at me. They all laugh at me, and which is important because I'm a fool. So people are supposed to laugh, but at the same time, it's my career choice. It's my path. So how do I overcome this problem? By not focusing on it, right?
I would simply act.
Just do it.
You already do.
Just be the fool. Okay, okay,
I
that's
mean,
good
I don't
advice.
think you'll
Yeah,
get in trouble with the law for doing silly things on the court.
not yet, but although they do come around and they question me, and then they go away because I'm not doing anything.
They probably think you're very high on drugs.
I don't take drugs. For anyone watching, I don't take drugs.
Wow.
They were given to me. I don't take them.
Not even true.
I can't comment on that. I'm on mushrooms right now.
Ah, very
No,
nice.
no, I'm not. And kids, if you're watching, don't take drugs. Do not do drugs. That's not what this show is about. This is about setting goals and trying to achieve them. If school works for you, then try school. But school isn't for everyone, and that's changing a lot too.
It is.
Is traditional education, formal education is almost going away.
Yeah, I have 5 kids, and I'm homeschooling 3 of them because they're school age right now. I mean, we're not the most organized structure of school, but it is, I'd argue, better than school itself.
Yeah, I'm amazed that you do everything that you do and have 5 kids.
That's because I have
It's
a
quite
wonderful
amazing.
partner.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it with everything.
yeah. Well, you're both super, super people. I love you both, and I think you're doing a great job.
Well, I think
And if homeschooling is part of that, then I support you in that mission because the public system. I went through public school, but it isn't what it used to be.
no, it's not. Well, and they're implementing a whole bunch of debatable things. But both debatable if it's happening and debatable if it is happening. So.
But I think you're almost better off homeschooling and just kind of not thinking about the problems that are out there and just doing what you can um, to make sure that your children do have a good education and that they're raised with a well-rounded view of the world. And I think because we're out here sort of living as gypsies, sort of nomadically, circle the wagons, I think children that grow up in that environment will have a very eclectic, interesting upbringing so that they can sort of come of age and come into their own with a full understanding of what this world is right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when my kids are gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, shall I
Cool.
continue?
All right. Yeah, continue.
So I drawn the Nine of Wands, and it was on top of these 3 cards, which is the Strength card, kind of cuts in the Hierophant. I feel like the Hierophant is speaking more to the individual here, so you or even just the people around you, that the knowledge comes from within, and that we need to share with one another. That doesn't mean overriding one another or even saying, especially now you're going to see lots of people are saying my way is the way, or like this spiritual practice is the way, especially as like new age comes about, or even traditional and old paths that are true comes back. But the answer still comes from within. So we need to look within, and many of us are, I don't know if you believe in reincarnation, but have come from many lives and have many experiences, and there are many teachers.
I've had past lives. I've had what they call bleed through, where the old past lives sort of come through this life. Yeah, it's
which
interesting.
It can be fun.
Yeah.
I had that too.
Yeah.
It's a very fun time.
Yeah.
And then we're not even talking about spirits.
Well, that's a whole other thing.
We
do a whole episode on that. Maybe we should.
Yeah. Maybe we should. That's fun.
We'll see. And if you want to see that, then please write in the comments that you'd like to see a whole episode with Dorie talking about past lives and spirits.
I'm not that experienced, but it's all come from within. It's all self-understanding and
Well,
study.
you're very humble. I think you're actually very knowledgeable, and I appreciate you coming on the show to share your knowledge with us.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you for giving me a space to do that.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. And just a word on competition. Some tarot readers, they compete with each other. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in competition because we're all here. We all have our unique and special gifts. So why not co-create together?
That's the point. We all read differently. Can you imagine if everyone was the same?
Oh, it'd be so boring.
Yeah. It would be the same as the school system at that point.
Anyway.
So we must be looking for answers within, and we're meant to be sharing with people, and that can be very daunting, especially since we have self-doubt, or depending on the era in which you're raised, we're taught that we need to have this authority, we need to go through schooling, we need to go through all these things to have the authority to teach or to share our knowledge. And I think we need to have the strength to overcome that. We need to have that inner peace and strength to remember that we have the knowledge and to share it with one another, especially in a society where we're all so distant. Otherwise, how can we overcome the societal problem? This is a collective thing. So we need to come together and share our knowledge with one another to remember the goal, and then build each other up so that we can overcome the darker aspects that we have, so that mountain can be overcame.
Yeah. That's just brilliant. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
And I think it's very timely that we happen to come together today to do this.
It was a very interesting time.
Yeah, it's interesting. Do you want to end it there, or do you have anything else?
Yeah, I think that's good.
I think that's good. Yeah, no, I think that's great. So thank you all for watching. Please follow Dorie's channel, and I thank you for following this channel. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you again next week with new and exciting guests right here on Gong Show Tarot, live to tape.